so welcome to my video diary of me explaining my project and what exactly it's about, because I'm such a believer in attaching meaning to things, even if it seems ridiculous, to other people to attach such deep meanings to things. But I think music is such a spiritual experience that it needs to be defined so people understand it the way you were creating it. So yeah, so my project Solace is being released next week. It is the last half, the part 2 of my official project, my first contribution, called Asylum of Solace. And I really wanted you guys to understand what exactly the project is and what it's about and what the intent around it is. So Asylum of Solace is basically supposed to be a representation of my journey. It's almost 2 years since my life completely changed, and I wanted my musical contribution this time to be very intentional. So Asylum was released in March. Asylum represented how I felt through this journey when it was chaos, when it was feeling like I was drowning, when it was feeling like I was losing myself, feeling like I was losing my feet. There was a lot to learn, and because the intent was to continue running, the learning came not at the greatest pace. Things were, there's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of days that were heavy. So Asylum was basically supposed to represent the chaos of it, also the chaos of managing to do 100 gigs in 3 months, 2.5 months. There was just like a lot. So it's supposed to be a representation of all of that. It's supposed to represent the hardships of the journey, which is why I also chose the cover art that I chose to represent how at some point in my mind I felt like I was losing it. I was feeling like I was stuck in an asylum because I had no choice but to run, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that the blow up helps me become who I've always wanted to be. So yes, that is Asylum. And then Solace is supposed to represent the grace within this journey. So the reality of this journey is that I'm highly favored. Like, this has been a journey that has been filled with so many things coming into pass that I thought were impossible. It's supposed to represent the happiness, the peace, the gratitude within this journey, the grace that has continued to follow me, the love I experience from people who love me. It's supposed to highlight the actual beauty. And I wanted it to be part B because I wanted it to be the main focus. The main focus for me is the good of the journey. So yeah, Asylum of Solace is basically a project that highlights my journey from the chaos to the beauty. And I hope you guys love it, and I hope you guys understand what exactly it means. Yeah. So if you guys ever see this, then that is what this is about. Music means a lot of vulnerability, and I wanted to really give you guys more of me, because a lot of people feel like I'm slightly disconnected when it comes to my actual personality. But